Let's get ready for some baseball. Big Ten opener for the Rutgers Scarlet Knights as they face off with Michigan State. We alluded to it off the top. On the mound, Drew Conover, the transfer from Seton Hall, a 5.93 ERA, 2-1 record on the year, 27 innings pitched, has walked 17, struck out 32. Eddie Kalegi with David Palumbo. David, what's going to be the key here for Conover to sort of limit the damage against the Michigan State team that hits the ball pretty well?
They hit the ball pretty well, and especially very top-heavy. Trent Farquhar, two dudes actually, not just him and Brandon Berg, both top 10 in the conference in batting average, so they like to get on base, they like to steal bases, third in the conference in stolen bases. Not a ton of power, but if you could limit the singles and the little game, the bunts, the stolen bases, then it won't be such a long day. See if he could finish more than the 2 innings that he threw against UConn last Friday here and give the Scarlet Knights a little more depth for a bullpen that is severely needing it. Bullpen has not been the strong suit of this team in the early parts of the year. Yeah, starting pitching has been allowing a lot of early runs lately for Rutgers, and they'll try to alleviate that. Michigan State with a lefty-heavy lineup against the righty Conover. 6 lefty batters of the 9 in the order, including the first 5. Trent Farquhar will lead off the second baseman. Mitch Jebb at shortstop is second. Brock Vredenberg batting .451. The first baseman bats third. Sam Bush, the DH, in the cleanup spot. Jack Frank in right field bats fifth. Brian Brecker, the catcher, is sixth. Dylan Kark is seventh. Casey Mays, the left fielder, eighth. And the center fielder, Jake Dresselhaus, bats ninth. Defensively for Rutgers, outfield left to right. Evan Slight, who had that scary collision with the wall in the outfield here a week and a half ago, has played every game since. He's in left. Ryan Lasko in center. The freshman Trevor Cohen in right. Around the infield left to right, Chris Britos at third, Josh Kuroda-Grauer at short, Cameron Love, the second baseman, Jordan Sweeney at first. Andy Axelson gets the start at catcher today. Max Martin is the DH, and Drew Conover is on the mound. Rutgers wearing their home white uniforms. Red hats, red numbers, and letters. Michigan State wearing their green uniforms, white pants, white numbers, and letters. Conover gets set to go. Stepping in, it's Trent Farquhar, the second baseman, batting .389 on the year. Looking in is Conover. Axelson with the sign. Delivers. First pitch is floated foul off to left field, and we are underway here at Baton Field. Yeah, you mentioned it. No Pinckney in the lineup today. Andy Axelson, a senior on this team, getting the start here. He's started 12 games and has actually improved his batting average by almost 100 points. So see what he could do in the batter spot as well as behind the dish today.
Wilson Rayner is your home plate umpire. 0-1 from Conover off the plate for a ball. It's 1-1. Brian Drury is at first. Joe Cruz at second. Joe Gravina at third. 57 degrees is the first pitch temperature. It was cloudy when we got here, but the sun has started to peek out. 1-1. Gets the call on the outside corner. Down and away. And Conover's ahead 1-2 on the leadoff man. 15 RBI this year for Farquhar. Ball and 2 strikes. Conover, the kick, the delivery, and that one is a slider that slides a bit too far, and it's 2-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes here. As we mentioned, Michigan State first 5 in the order, all lefties. 2-2. Can't get the call, a little upstairs, and good eye from Farquhar to work the count full.
We mentioned the contact of this top-heavy Michigan State lineup, but Farquhar also leading the team in doubles, so definitely an extra base threat as well.
Farquhar transfer from Bowling Green, grounds one to second, picked up by Love, throw to first in time, and a good job by Conover to get the first out after back-to-back balls, loaded the count full, and the payoff pitch gets the ground out, 1 away here in the top of the first.
Yeah, if you could get through these first third of the Spartan lineup with a combined batting average of well over 350, then he could be in for a longer outing than the 2 innings he threw against UConn last Friday.
Here's Mitch Jebb, who's had a good year, 329, 11 RBI, but definitely below what his standards he'd like to be. Ground ball to short, Kuroda-Grauer picks it, throws to first. Great throw and a great stretch by Sweeney, 2 away.
1 pitch, 1 out. Can't ask for anything better than that. And, yeah, really nice strong throw from JKG there at short. He's playing a new position this year. He played second primarily pretty much the whole year once he really took over the starting job, and he's really taken off with it. He looks really good and comfortable in short.
So stepping in is Brock Vredenberg, and looking at the numbers, It's like playing MLB The Show on rookie mode. 451 average. His on-base percentage is 533, so he reaches more than he doesn't through the first 20-some-odd games of the season for Michigan State. First pitch, a called strike 0-1. 6 home runs, 31 RBI. Someone who only hit 280 last year. He's taken major strides for the Spartans team. 0-1 off the plate, ball and a strike.
Yeah, I agree. Either MLB The Show, Kelly Sand, Rutgers softball-esque numbers, just not normal baseball numbers at all.
Especially for a first baseman that's usually more of a power guy and not a contact guy. 1-1 is going to miss inside. 2 balls and a strike.
And power, not necessarily the strength of this team, 8th in the conference in home runs, but Vredenberg does have 6, so definitely could get it done there.
A couple of ground balls for Conover. This one's another one, but this finds the whole base hit into center field. And that average and that on-base percentage will tick even further up for Vredenberg, who gets a 2-out single planted between Kuroda, Grauer, and Love.